So day one is about relaxation, breath work, and mobile body awareness. And so this technique of mastering astral projection includes affirmations that you do day and night. And it also includes a number of techniques that you need to do on a daily basis. So day one, the morning affirmation is I am spirit in a body, capable of experiencing dimensions beyond physical existence. I have the ability to separate from my body, return safely, and remember. And that's the affirmation that's used for the entire first week. The evening is every morning I faithfully write dream keywords in my notebook. I recognize each morning as a fresh opportunity to hone my astral memory. I attract dreams that help me achieve my goal of conscious out-of-body exploration. So one of the things that we're having to do is really be diligent about recording our dream memories. So this morning's dream was that I was observing three children chasing a young adult through some town, like a village, and he was like a shapeshifter, I guess, and he was shapeshifted into kind of like I don't know, like a large hairy beast. And he had, this is funny, he had an aqua net, and I didn't really put together, aqua being turquoise colored fish net. He was running around with it, and it wasn't that large, but the children really wanted it, and I didn't make the connection between aqua and net and hairspray until I was actually recording in my journal. But the children were catching up to him, and he ran to his parents' shop, and he threw the net on top of a shelf, I guess, that had like some pottery on it or something, and then he shapeshifted back into himself as a young adult. And the children found him, and they found the net at the same time, and he wasn't willing to give up his identity to the children, so he let them take the net. I have no idea what that means. The dream changed, and I was sitting, I think it was the same young adult. He was probably, 20, I guess. He was blonde, and he was getting ready to go on some sort of sea adventure to find like a sea witch or a mer woman or something. And the place that he was going was supposed to be this divide between, I don't know, three-dimensional and fourth-dimensional existence, where there was no time or space, although there must have been space because there was going to be an ocean out there or some sort of sea where this woman lived. Anyway, he was going to go out there, and he was going to find her. And I was teasing him about it, saying, hey, you're going to be where there's no time, ha ha ha. Wonder how old you'll be when you get back. And he was like, yeah, whatever. And then he took off and was coming back. We were sitting on a beach at the time, and he was coming back with somebody in the water who was dropping him off. I don't know where he had gone, but he had some sort of skim board, and he jumped off of this moving water vehicle and was kind of skimming to the shore. And that's when I realized that I wasn't actually human. In fact, for some reason, I didn't see myself, but I envisioned myself as kind of like a blue octopus or something. And that was all I remembered from the dream. So, my first day, I did 3 minutes of relaxation in the lower legs that involved tensing and then relaxing the muscles of my feet and lower legs, my calves, and then tensing and relaxing my muscles of my thighs, so tensing and relaxing, and then memorizing the sequence in which I was doing this. So first I tensed and relaxed my feet and calves, then I curled my toes and tensed my feet and calves, and then I tensed my upper thighs, and then I dug my feet into the ground, and I tensed the backs of my thighs. And then I did 5 minutes of breath work, which consisted of just focusing on my breath, simply, which is You know, some days it's easy and sometimes it's not. So I did that for 5 minutes, and the recommendation was you could, rather than focusing on the breath itself, focus on the chest rising and falling. So the third exercise is the mobile body awareness. It's 7 minutes of that, and that involves first taking your fingertips and scratching your kneecap on the right, and then observing that for 30 seconds. Then scratching the kneecap on the left, observing that for 30 seconds. Then scratching the big toe on the right, observing that for 30 seconds. Scratching the big toe on the left, observing that for 30 seconds. Then scratch the underside of my thumb, and ran that fingernail all the way up the inside of my arm to my shoulder, and then observed that for 30 seconds. Then I did the same on the left. Then I scratched from the top of my toe all the way up my shin to my thigh, up to my hip joint, and then back down. Observed that feeling for 30 seconds, and then I did the exact opposite on the left. So that's today's exercise.